All right, get ready to go back here and try it out on the first day of the first week of November. You know, if you don't follow me, talk about this a lot. First 2 weeks of November across the United States are the best 2 weeks to deer hunt. So we had a good fortune last night. It rained a little bit and it slacked off. So the elements are good. We're hoping to get a chance to put a deer on the ground. And I've got my trusty 308 back out here with me. We're looking at today, no small bucks, no spikes, 4 points, anything like that. But if we find a full-grown lone doe by herself, we're going to take that doe simply because what's going on. We're thinking about just donating a deer to the homeless and the people that are less fortunate. That's something that hunters can do all across the United States. If you take game and you don't want that meat, you can actually donate that meat to help feed someone that's in need. And that's what we're looking at doing today, to put one down and donate it to the homeless and the needy. And the elements are good for this, so we should be in good shape. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna try it out, we're gonna see what happens, and hopefully we'll have some good footage to bring to you, and maybe some more points too. Well, always some more pointers, because I'm still learning, and you never stop learning, never stop growing out here in this business right here, because deer change, they adapt. They don't stay the same. The deer that you hunt today are not like the deer that you hunted back in 1970s. They've changed, they've adapted, they're survivors. Whitetail deer are one of the most adaptive creatures. They've out-adapted the black bear, the wolf. They have out-adapted their predators. That's why they grow so fast. That's why their population is growing so much, because the predators can't keep up with the deer. So we, as hunters and conservationists, we have to get out and we have to do something to help curb that deer population. And we're moving more and more into their territory. That's why you find subdivision that have deer that are eating the hedges and the gardens and all that, because they were there first. It's their territory, and they will adapt, and they can mix and mingle and dwell among humans like no other animal. So stay tuned. We're gonna bring some action your way. Hopefully today will be the day we can out this first week of the first day of the first week of November. Hey, it's always a good one. Stay tuned. Stay with us. found a fresh scrape on the way in, and hopefully we'll have some action today. This rain is still dripping off the tree, so that's a good thing. All right, stay tuned. Okay, evidently I dropped my mic when I built my grunt call up to call the deer, so I did my little post interview. But the thing is, I had a doe come through and she was running. She went to my right, and then she had her phone with her, so I wasn't gonna shoot her anyway, but Then I looked down here at the creek, and that's about an hour later, I see a big body coming out of the thicket, headed down the creek. And I could see antlers glistening in the sun, so I knew it was a good deer. And I reached for my grunt call. I turned on my camera, reached for the grunt call, and I grunted, and he came back from over to my left. He had made it that far. And he comes back, and he starts checking the ground and looking around. And I said, now, when he gets to this little tree in this opening, that's when I'm gonna take my shot. And I was able to take that shot. But also I wanted to say this right here. This is the 308, the one I took to the range that was way off. And this is Revenge of the 308, part 2. And I like these rounds because they have a story. My fiance and my stepdaughter, you might as well say, they loaded these rounds for me, so I told them whenever I hunt with these, it's like you're hunting with me. So they were hunting with me today. And I wanted to give him a little while before I go check him out. But I saw him run over here, and I saw him and I heard him crash over in that thicket. So he should be down for good. I'm gonna wait a little while, give my brother Lonnie a chance to hunt a little bit. And hey, first week of November, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. If you're gonna hunt and you wanna be successful, first 2 weeks of November, get you some time in these woods, man. They're chasing, they're getting ready, and they're hot and heavy. So we'll see you in a little bit. I can see the deer. So I put the camera, yeah. Well, I kind of want to go and look at the trail, but he didn't go far from where I shot him. Looking back at the stand, right there, that stand's pretty good concealment. And he was running his edge this morning. He was right down in here. This is a pretty bottom on the other side over there. I always see deer in here. Let's see what we got here. No sign yet. I like to. He came down the hill and he was headed down that way. And I saw him over here. Like he was trying to make a rub or something. And so I grunted at him. Let's see. No, that's not sign. But I used to hunt just on the other side of that log over there. And he was headed down there. He was going to cross over in that hardwood bottom over there. And when I grunted at him, he came back up through here and trying to see where he was when I shot. Little details like this is what I like to look for, because say for instance if it didn't go down right there, or if I had a harder time finding, I like to be able to say, I believe that deer was over there though when I shot. I think he was here when I saw him. I think it was over here when I shot. And look at that. Deer droppings. Good grief. How about that? Yeah. So anyway, let's see. I don't know if that's a deer or a pig. Because I don't see any blood or anything out here. That's kind of these whips right in here. Because now I can see the trail to my stand, so let's see what kind of sign will I find on the way here to it. Let's see how much ground shrinkage he has on him. He still looks to be a pretty good sized animal. There it is, okay. There's the sign. I was gonna say. All right, so I'm gonna backtrack this a little bit. Hair, that's the initial shot right here. Initial hit right here. Very good deal. So that's the initial hit. Right there. Let's see. So my stands right there, yep. That's it. This was the initial hit. See the hair, everything, and then right here. Yeah. Okay. See, double back to where he came from. Oh. It looked like the blood trail ended, but it didn't. It changed direction. He went right here. See? And then you'll be like, oh, he went down this way, because you're going this way comfortably. But it's not. He came right over here. So there he is. And there he is, folks. There he is. Not too much ground shrinkage on it. It looks pretty good. Now, this little bottom here, I used to hunt this bottom. Let's see what it look like here. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, so. All right. That's what I like to do. So, as I said before, I'm gonna get him out of here. I'm also gonna show you how to take some good pictures of a deer. Once you take them, you know. Well, here he is, nice mature 8-point. Ain't nothing wrong with him at all. Nothing wrong with him at all. Can't complain about that. Okay. Well, Dennis, this is the first deer I took out of that stand we put up, man. I saw a lot of them out of there. I passed on them. This is the first one I actually took. It's a real nice, mature 8-point. Got some real good bases on it. Yeah, it's real gnarly around the base of that rack. He's good sized deer. Probably, I don't know, I'm gonna guess 140, 150, somewhere in there. But anyway, had 2 does come through this morning. They went through this way. They didn't even give me a chance to look at them real good. They came off the creek over here and they came trotting through. And by the time I got turned around, they were pretty much out. And one of them looked like a fawn. Came from the top of the hill and put his tail up, and they got together and went down through here. So about 8:45 or so this morning, I look up and I see this big body coming from this way, headed down to the creek. And I saw the antlers, saw these points here. The sun caught it. And I knew it was a big deer, knew it was a mature deer. And I turned the camera on and got my grunt call out. In the process, I knocked my microphone off because I was keeping my grunt call in my shirt so that it's not clinging around. It might hit my rifle or something like that. So I put it at least one layer down. And when I pulled it out, I grunted a couple of times and I saw him just come back up off the creek and come back this way, come back to my right. And I was able to get the crosshairs on him. And when I pulled the trigger, I felt real good about that shot. He jumped, you know, like he was jumping a fence. I always look for that. I always look for that reaction to the shot. And he started running real hard this way. I tried to follow him with the camera. I think I may have part of that, but I could see him as he came over here, and I saw him actually crash, and I heard him. And I decided to stay on in the stand because I always like to finish a hunt. I don't like to shoot and then just get right down for several reasons. One is because it gives away my location too soon. I don't want to do that. I like to wait until the deer movement kind of settles down in the area, calms down, then I'll get down and start looking. Two, it gives me a chance to make sure that animal has expired. I'm not getting down and pushing it, making it get back up, because sometimes they may have a little energy left and they can actually get down here, hit this stick or hit the water, and it'll be hard to recover. And three, you just never know what else may come through. I had another big body come through, I mean that long ago, maybe not quite an hour ago, and it just didn't make any sound. It just went by me and went across that creek. So there's a good bottom over there they like to hang out in and travel through, checking for those. So there's more than him in here, but I knew, I passed up on that deer on opening day because I know what kind of deer in these woods. And this is a nice buck, probably 14, 15 inches. He's probably 150 pounds on the hoof. Good deer, good 3.5-year-old. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get him out of here now, check on my brother Lonnie and see what he did today. But thank you for joining me. And hey, this is the first week of November, man. This is my Christmas. All across the United States, first 2 weeks of November, whitetail. If you are a whitetail hunter, you need to be in these woods, man. They're out here, they're moving. This is their time, all right? In the meantime, don't be this guy. We're changing the game. He's shooting it outdoors. Hit that subscribe button. We're bringing it to you. Alex and Cedric, hey, you gotta follow suit, man. Do your thing, man. Keep going. It's gonna happen for you too. All right. Yeah, it's a pretty view down there. Pretty view. All right, bro, I'm gonna ask you if you saw anything, because I know you had to.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yep.
How many you saw this morning?
I saw that one.
Really?
That was headed your way. That's all I saw.
Huh.
Well, I got you to see some squirrels this time.
Where did that one come from?
Same route the other one.
Down here?
You know, where you tracked that one up, the other one, it went across the creek. It came went the same route, and it came down, and then when I took my safety off, I was waiting for him to walk in my scope. Then when he got in the same path the other one did, he disappeared behind them trees.
Okay.
Yep.
It was a doe.
I couldn't get a chance to see what it was, but it looked like it was about the same deer.
The one you saw opening today?
Yeah. Looked like it.
I didn't see anything at that time of the morning, but it was probably I think it was 8:09. 8:09.
Well, you saw one before I did. That was 8:30. Something like 8:20, 8:30 when I saw that one.
Okay, well later than that then.
Mm-hmm.
Because because I saw them. What I saw two come from this way down
Yeah.
on the creek though,
Okay.
and they were running.
Oh, they were running, huh?
Yeah, they got in that thicket, and they was just like, it wasn't running, but they were moving real quick.
Yeah.
By the time I got turned around and looked at them, well, I saw the biggest one first, like a big doe,
Okay.
and it came by me and went up towards your house, like right. Well, then it just disappeared.
Yeah.
So then a few minutes later, I was looking, I saw like a fawn coming from off the top of the hill with his tail up, going back down where that doe went. So I said, well, I guess I didn't want to shoot no doe with no fawn anyway. So
Right.
I said, well, So I sat there about maybe, I want to say 45 minutes to an hour later.
Yeah.
And the sun on that creek, I saw something big and tall moving on the creek.
Yeah.
And then I saw them points sticking up.
Okay.
And he started rubbing a tree. By the time I got the camera on and turned towards it, he was going down in the creek. I thought he was going to go up the side of the creek, but he went down in the creek. So he disappeared. So I hit the grunt call a couple times. And then when I did that, I saw him come back, but he hadn't went on up the creek. And then he came back across.
They're good, ain't they?
Yeah, then he came back across, and he put his head down and smelling the ground. I swear, I got this opening right here.
Yeah.
I know it ain't much, but I can do it.
Yeah.
And he hit that opening, and I shot, and he jumped and took off and ran. I watched him run to the right, and then he fell over. Whoop.
Okay.
So I said, now I hope ground strength don't hurt me too bad. But I just got in and looked at him.
Okay.
And it was a real nice eight. Real nice eight.
Ground strength didn't hurt them bad.
Not too bad. Not too bad. He's about 15 inches.
Okay.
And but he got a real thick, heavy rack on him. Yeah. He was an older deer. So
Okay.
yeah.
So it's a different one that you saw.
Yeah, that was a different one. Because the other one, like I said, had one side that was nice, but the other side was kind of flat. This one got points on both sides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he came from up there toward them trailers.
Yeah.
Came in that direction.
Oh, okay.
We were walking, get ready to check. I guess he's going to go down through these woods over there, hardwood over there. That hardwood on the other side of the creek looked real good.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's over there. So I
Okay then. All right then.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's right. And then I like to finish a hunt, so I stayed on up there. And then about right at 11, I turned and looked, and there was a big old body coming from towards Dean.
Yeah.
Coming down, they were making no noise, just running. Came on down through that and went straight on down to the creek.
Yeah.
But I didn't get a chance to even see whether it was a doe or a buck. I just saw the big body running,
Okay then. That's good. Good.
Yeah, so.
I enjoyed the relaxation.
Oh yeah, it's nice. It's opening. Well, not opening day. This is the first day of the first week of November, man.
Yeah.
So good week to be out here. Yep. So had to put the four-wheeler to work now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a lifesaver. Huh?
Yeah, it is. Man. Sure beat that cart.
Oh man. Yep.
This is a rubbing post. Look at that. Just to show you what this thing looks like. That's a rubbing post there on the trail. All right. Okay. You want to take photos of your deer. This is the way you want to do it. Once you set him up, if you set him up right, he'll pretty much stand up on his own. And you got the front shoulders tucked under, and then you spread the back legs out, balance it, and the neck and head and everything will pretty much stand up on its own. So now all you have to do is you go into the photo and you want to take these from a low angle up, and get this set up and I'll show you. So you want to get this down low, right? Low as you can go. That's as low as my tripod will go. And see here. So now, come back in here and I'll stand out here and this would be your photo. You can turn it this way, you can face it. That will be your photo. And that gives you a better, it does the animal more justice when you do it like that. So you can clean them up and just put that, tuck those front shoulders under, spread them out, and spread the back legs out. And then you can hold on to this right here and take that photo after I finish sweating. Because we're in Georgia, it's hot. Okay, get a better angle from Heath shooting outdoors. We're doing it. Took this bad boy this morning, and first one of the year. We passed up a few to get him, but we got him now. And so that's the way you want to set him up to take those photos. And hit that subscribe button. Don't be this guy. We're changing the game right here at Heath Shooting Outdoors, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget, take those photos, set him up, do him justice.